Alright, what is going on? So, it's the next day. I'm back from the property, running another 300 rounds through the Dagger. So, by my calculations, I'm somewhere just shy of 2,200 rounds. It's really close to it through here. And I'm pretty close to 1,000 rounds since it's been back for my trigger pin fix. So, I'm going to go ahead and tear it down and let you see what the internals look like after another 1,000 rounds of shooting. I have my threaded barrel in right now. The other barrel's over here, so I'll grab it. I've only put about 20 rounds through this barrel. But I'm going to go ahead and move the camera over here. It's better lighting. And I'll point it down and we'll kind of just tear into it and see how everything looks inside this Dagger after 2,000 rounds. So let's get going. So hopefully this camera angle works. I'm kind of looking off of my phone over here. Trying the GoPro out this time, but I'm gonna go ahead and break it down first. Get the slide off. So, get the barrel out, because we don't need this barrel for... Alright, so, here we go. So, I'll start with the barrel. This is the barrel that's got pretty much the 2,000 rounds in it. This is the wear that it's showing. Nothing to be concerned about. Everything is nice and smooth. There's no lips on anything. Just minimal surface wear. The barrel, let me see. I don't know how well that's going to come out on camera, but here's the down the barrel. Looks pretty good. A little bit of brass on the feed ramp, but nothing to be concerned about. The lockup is all good. So there's the barrel. Guide rod, still the original guide rod. Springs nice and tight. Yeah, no concern there. Slide. So the only places that I'm really seeing any wear, and they're just little marks where the finishes kind of come off, and it's just right here on the ejection port, and some slight wear from the barrel right on the tip of the slide here. Everything in here is still factory. I just cleaned it, so it's a little oily, but still looks pretty much almost the exact same 1,000 rounds later. It's all nice and smooth. The frame. Now, the slide stop, locking block, and trigger pin. The trigger pin might be the original one, but the locking block, slide stop, and spring have been changed. Those were changed when they were working out all the problems in it. But everything still looks relatively good in here. I don't see any problems. All the surfaces that make contacts, they're all in really good shape, nice and smoothed out now. Like I said, this barrel only has 10 rounds or 20 rounds through it, so I'm not putting this barrel through the abuse that the original barrel has gone through. This is going to be my testing barrel. Now, go ahead and reassemble everything. Now I'm going to put this barrel back in. We'll go over a few other little things here. So, all of my testing that I have done, I have ran a factory Glock mag, 15 rounder, PMag 10 rounder, which for some odd reason I got back with my gun when it came back, even though I'm not in a compliant state. But hey, I got a 10 rounder if I ever travel to one of those compliant states. 15 round magazine PMags, 17 round PMags, and the 27 round PMags. The only problem that I have had with this Dagger was one time, and that was somewhere around probably around 200. I had one failure to feed, and I'm pretty sure after everything I've put this thing through that was ammo related, because since this Dagger has been back, I have had not one failure to feed, not one failure to eject. I have not had one single malfunction in the last 1,000 rounds I've put through this gun. So it is functioning flawlessly. Couldn't ask for anything better out of it. It's smooth. People concerned about the trigger. This trigger here is sitting at, like I said, almost 2,200 rounds, right at 2,200 rounds. I don't know how well the camera will get this, but it is nice and quiet. No grittiness, all that worked out. Clean break. And reset. I've seen some videos where people were complaining that, you know, the trigger was hanging up. No hang-ups. To me, there's nothing wrong with this trigger at all. Especially if you get out and you just shoot it and break it in. Get out there, shoot it, break it in, and you won't have to worry about it anymore. Does not affect anything. This gun is super accurate. Now I have some True Glow H3s that the guys over there were nice enough to install when it came back the first time, and unfortunately the problem was still there and it went back again. But after the last extensive go through, they got everything worked out and it has been flawless ever since. So like I said, that is what a Dagger with 2,200 rounds looks like. I'm gonna keep on shooting it. It's fun to shoot. My son loves to shoot it. I like to shoot it. As long as I have ammo, I'll keep shooting it. And these are 2,200 rounds through me. So if you're on the fence about buying you a Dagger, I say go ahead and grab one. You can't beat it for the price. If you can get lucky and be able to grab one before they sell out. From what I've seen here lately, though, they are lasting a little bit longer. They're not selling out in like ridiculously quick times, like 30, 45 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes. They're starting to get to where they'll last, you know, 3, 4, 5 minutes now, sometimes longer, depending upon the one that you pick out. But other than that, I just want to say, hey, thanks for stopping by and watching the video. Give me a thumbs up, a subscribe, that everything helps, and I will catch you on the next video.